What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here to bring you guys another video today. So we're just about 4 minutes away from market close today after this 4-day trading week, and hopefully you guys are all well and still hanging in there. So today the job data came out. I mean, it wasn't like, you see the title here, it says make some mockery of recession fears. Basically, it wasn't very bad news. It also wasn't the greatest news, but basically they're saying since there was the hiring in June was pretty good, there's not that much fear of a recession coming, that sort of stuff. But either way, in today's video, I'm just going to look at some of the trades we took this week, recap some of the stocks that we watched, some of the stocks I'm watching for next week, and also give you guys my opinion on specific events happening next week. So to begin with, I think I'm just going to jump onto TradingView, show you guys a little bit of what we did in the Discord, some of the trades we took. I know we've analyzed most of the trades we took this week, but there were still a couple I took today and yesterday, which we can have a look at now. So we'll begin with Qualcomm, ticker symbol QCOM. And for those of you who are in the Discord, I know you've already analyzed this trade with me yesterday after market, but I'm just going to analyze it again for the subscribers and the viewers today. So I entered a $134 call. Basically, I was on the, wow, if I'd held it to today, it would have made us some good gains. But yeah, basically I was looking at the consolidation before the breakout. So if we go to the 1 hour chart so we can have a clear overview of how it performed yesterday and today. So this is yesterday, pushed up, consolidated. Obviously this is the 1 hour chart, so you can't see the consolidation very well. And then it started running again. I actually got out of the trade and entered SPY calls, but like I said, it was a good trade and I know some people made money off that one. So if I just want to dive into that quickly, show you guys on the 15-minute chart how it looked yesterday. Here, this is the period of consolidation before the breakout continued. And I'll show you on the 5-minute chart as well. Here's the period of consolidation before the breakout. So it broke out, pulled back a little bit, consolidated, and then started uptrending again. And like I said, finished the day strong yesterday before exploding again today. Reason I didn't take my calls into today and the reason I actually cut my calls was because I entered SPY calls, like I mentioned. So I entered the 389 calls on SPY. I came away with a 50% return on this. I was pretty happy because after taking the Qualcomm L and, well, not handling the trade properly, I was able to profit off the SPY calls. So SPY pulled back to the moving average, as you see on the 5-minute chart, and then started a nice uptrend all the way to highs of 389.90. That was good because it obviously the $2 gain brought my calls in the money. I would have got a better gain, but had the theta not been so ugly, disgusting, strong on the contracts. But yeah, it was still a good trade, still made money. And I'm on the 3-minute chart now. I'm just showing you guys consolidation period before a breakout as well. That is obviously something I like to trade, and it's helped me a lot with my trading. Those consolidation periods before the breakouts, they're often easy to spot as you see the volume picking up, and you also see that the stock fails to break below a moving average. That's usually a good sign that it is consolidating before a breakout. Of course, it can also downtrend, so you just have to be wary of that. That was how I closed out the week, and then just today, I did take an Alibaba swing into next week. I've been talking about these Chinese stocks. Last couple of videos, I've mentioned it to you guys. So I decided to get back into the groove of things and take a swing with Alibaba. So it's been a bit erratic this week, but you remember last video I made when it was $119? It managed to push up to $124.03, I believe. Hold on. Change to the 1 hour chart. So here it is. Oh, it pushed up even higher. So around $126 is where it pushed up to. Oh, it's this morning before selling off. It's holding at a nice level of support, so I decided to take a swing in calls to $125. I do believe these will be in the money by next week, so hopefully we can recap that one next week and see how I profited big off that. But yeah, that's mainly the stocks I took this week. I mean, rolling on to next week now. First thing I'd like to say is CPI data comes out next week, Wednesday. So, I mean, I have mixed feelings on that, on how that will pan out. I know a lot of people are pretty bullish on that, but hey, at the same time, I can tell you there's a possibility we get a dump in anticipation of the CPI data, and then maybe next week Wednesday we get a little bit of push up if things are not as bad as we expected. SPY has been on a nice little run the past few days, but at the same time, unfortunately, it could be a trap. So maybe next week, Tuesday, we run up in anticipation of a dump. So I'm not sure. I mean, personally, I'm leaning closer to the side that we get a dump in anticipation of the CPI data coming out. And then if there's any push up, it will be Wednesday. But like I said, who knows what happens? Maybe Wednesday is where everything just pushes up. Maybe in anticipation, it pushes up, and Wednesday it continues to rally. Who knows? But like I said, I just wanted to highlight that it was going to be Wednesday. I'm not so confident on this month's CPI data. I think next month will be a bit better. I'm also hoping next month will be a better, but we will play what the market gives us. SPY did not reach 400 this week, which was actually a shock to me. But anyway, it happens next week. Now moving on, Roblox spiked this morning straight out of the gate. I need to jump into the 15-minute chart so you guys can get a clearer picture of this. Almost hit my resistance level around 44.69 before it pulled back heavily. Shout out to Shonuff. I saw he made a good trade on this one. We're in a little bit of consolidation here below my level of resistance. Hit my level of resistance as well. So maybe we'll get a retest at the 15-minute resistance, which is also my level of resistance, and we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, Roblox is one to keep your eye on. Then of course Amazon, because Prime Day is next week. Amazon's been holding its own this week, currently sitting at $115. It started the week pretty strong, hot out the gates. See, it's pushed up and it's just kind of managed to hold its own in and amongst all the madness of the market. I like Amazon for next week. We've got to look at $125 calls. I'm not changing my mind on that one. I don't even need to say too much about Amazon. I told you guys about Prime Day already. In the anticipation of Prime Day, we could get a nice run up. Beyond Meat is on my radar for puts because it's been running strong, which is a good sign. But I think it's time to short this soon. Look at the chart. Really nice chart, but I think we're going to get a pullback towards the moving average and the 1 hour support zone. So that's about a $2 drop or $1.50 drop. So Beyond Meat puts are definitely catching my eye right now. Then we got CrowdStrike, symbol CRWD. I want you guys to look at the 2 hour chart on CrowdStrike. I want to point this out to you guys. The inside bar here, and then another inside bar on the inside bar. So let's see how this plays out. Usually I'd expect a nice push up now, a nice breakout, pushing higher than the 2 hour resistance. And I'd say we reach $195 next week. But of course, who knows? But that's just my estimate. That's my, what I'm looking at, what I'm keeping my eyes on. So CrowdStrike calls. Meta again. I'm anticipating another push up towards these resistance zones and my level of resistance. Here we go. So $172, $172.79. Those are the levels I'm looking at. And if we break that, then I'm expecting us to push up to around $174.50. Facebook has been, not, I wouldn't say rallying, but it's been making a comeback as of late. So that is good to see. So keep your eyes out for the Facebook calls next week. And if it does seem to break below the moving averages any here, then it could fall back into these support zones. And I'd also take a look at AMD as always, Advanced Micro Devices. This is a stock in the tech sector. AMD did have a strange day again. Pushed up high to start the day, downtrended with a drop, pushed up again, and then kind of consolidated to finish out the day. If you see the 5-minute chart, you can get a better indication of this. Here we go. Dropped a little bit into the support zone, below the support zone, then pushed up above all the moving average to highs of $80.50, then dropped down back to the support zone, and then uptrended again. But yeah, I'll be watching AMD next week, and this is what I'm looking out for. A push up to $80, a break above $80, and then see if we can get to $83.59. That is what I'm looking at. Otherwise, if we fall below around $78 again, we could be looking at little bit of a drop off, a sell off, back to around $75. So that's mainly it for the stocks I'm watching next week. I will say that, again, Amazon Day coming up. Please keep your eyes on Amazon. We'll see if we can get a nice bag of Amazon. I'm definitely intrigued to see how that how that pans out, what will happen there. And overall, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, please do drop a thumbs up. It is much appreciated. These videos do take time after a long week. Sometimes you just want to kick back and relax, but we're still out here making the videos. Also, if you guys are new around here, please make sure to hit the red button below and subscribe to the channel. It does help in a great way. And of course, drop a comment and share these videos with your friends. If you are new to the channel, if you've been around here, whatever the situation may be, just share the video. It does help someone out there, and we're just trying to get these videos out to more and more people. So, like I said, be smart with your profits next week. Don't force any trades, the usual stuff. I got to tell you guys, if you are bored this weekend, just start charting. Find your levels, supports, resistance zones, like I have here with Tesla. Do all the usual stuff. Set yourself up for a great week next week, guys. And yeah, like I said, that's mainly it for today's video. The last thing I'd like to say is, if you have not joined the Real Trading Academy, please come and check it out. The link is in the description below. That is a group where a Discord where we have all our stocks, the breakdowns, the call outs, all those kind of things. We have live sessions, we have shot callers in there. We've got a lot going on, so come and check it out. Also, if you guys don't know, I have a stock option starter pack. That is a 10 video guide for you guys, over 3 hours of content where you can learn about options, the calls, the puts, the terminology, the ins and outs of options, all that kind of stuff. And it also includes different trading strategies and my trading strategies. And lastly but not least, guys, check out all my socials at The Wealth Prince on TikTok, Instagram and Twitter, The Money Management on YouTube, of course, as I am right here. But thanks a lot for watching this video. That is it from me. Have a great weekend, guys. I got money making, you got money making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.